Today's GalaxyCon video is brought to you by Disney's 1991 animated classic, Beauty and the Beast. Get ready to celebrate the movie's 30th anniversary this November.
Hi, Seb.
Hi, Paige.
Here really quick, okay? Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, except for it's 115 degrees here in Las Vegas. Other than that, we're
Is
good.
it?
Yeah, we broke record heat this year.
Yeah, I heard in the press. First off, I gotta say happy 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love the painting of Belle in the corner over there.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That's
Did
one
you
of
do
my
that yourself?
sellers. Yeah, that was one of mine. Yes.
Anyways, I have a piece of art to show you too, but first we'll go through some questions relating to
Sure.
the film.
Okay.
Okay. So you did the voice for Belle in Beauty and the Beast, and were there any special vocal exercises you had to learn or use?
Just being warmed up, you know. It was kind of interesting because usually when the characters I played on Broadway, I would alter my voice to accommodate the character. With Belle, it was the first time that my natural Paige voice was used as Belle. I would try to sometimes in the speaking part, when I first started recording, I tried to make my voice sound lighter and younger, and they'd say, "Cut, stop it, no, Paige, we want your voice. We want you to sound that womanly sound," and that's so that was something that was really a blessing, you know, because it was me.
Yeah. Totally. And now here's the next question. It's related to Howard Ashman, who passed away almost 30 years ago, probably
Yes.
a little over.
Yes.
And what was the experience like playing the role of Princess Belle with Disney after this sad event?
Well, you know, we pretty much had finished the movie, but Howard never got to see the movie. He died before he could see it. So when we first premiered the unfinished version in New York for the critics, and all the critics stood up, we all felt that Howard was there with us in spirit and that he just watched it. And working with Howard was truly a magical experience because he had this incredible genius IQ. He had this vision of the film of what it should be, and sometimes it was almost overwhelming the way he was. But if you kind of just trust him and go along with the ride, it was quite a ride. You know, you learned a lot, you experienced a lot of emotions, and he really is the key to why the film was as great as it was. Howard Ashman, the reason.
He would have liked it if he was still here.
He would love it. He knows it. He sees it from heaven. I know that.
And you played Princess Belle for over 25 years, I think.
Yes.
And that your character is more focused on reading books. And is there any advice you could give to younger readers to help them read? And which books did you enjoy reading as a kid?
Oh my gosh, there were so many different kinds and eclectic, you know, in terms of my taste in books. You know, I loved well, of course I loved art books. I would steal my father's art books because I wanted to learn to paint. But I loved, you know, the classics. To Kill a Mockingbird is still one of my favorites ever. And then later in life, there's a child in me enjoyed reading the James Patterson Maximum Ride series books about the genetically engineered children who fly and have all these magic powers. It's a great, if you've never read it, check it out. And start with the beginning. There's like 7, 8 books, and it's maximum. Okay. So, but yeah, I just encourage children there's so much adventure and creativity in reading. It takes you to another world, just like watching a great film or listening to a great song. Reading a book will do the same.
Definitely. And you reprised the role of Belle in Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yes.
What was it like reprising the character and seeing her perform alongside all the princesses?
Oh, it was really, really fun. We didn't get to record together, but we partied together. We had 2 parties where we all together as actresses and took pictures and shared stories, and That was really fun. It's really fun. First time I met Mandy Moore and Kristen Bell. I've been friends with Jodie and Linda, and Irene forever, but I got to meet some of the other ladies. It was really fun.
Yeah, it must have been. I wish I was there to meet all of you in person by the time it happened.
Yeah.
And now, like I said at the beginning, I showed you some pieces of drawings that I did before this conversation started. And here's your character, Princess Belle.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Good job.
And the quote, "I want adventure in the great white somewhere."
That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I like it very much.
Yeah.
And she's very difficult to draw. She's very hard to draw.
Yeah.
That's great.
And here's another Belle picking a rose and holding a basket.
Good job.
I drew and traced and colored this in for you in celebrating Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary.
Oh.
And it's also for those who will be able to find their inner beauty in their hearts.
Absolutely. And that's really what it's about, isn't it? That's really good.
And finally, I typed up something that I might want to read to you. It's a few paragraphs long.
Okay.
Okay. In the words of you during the start of the pandemic, try to stay positive, be kind to one another, have hope, and never give up hope. And hope and prayer is what we need right now. And we still have prayer and hope. And I did my best to stay positive throughout the whole pandemic, and so am doing so today. And my family and friends are there to support me, and so is my conscience and the voice inside my head. So let's all do our part and do what we can to help one another until we reach the light at the end of the tunnel. And let's make sure everyone from every part of the world will find their inner beauty, just like Princess Belle.
That was wonderful.
That's it.
Beautifully read, beautifully written. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for sharing it. I really appreciate it.
And be sure to stay safe. And again, happy 30th birthday to Beauty and the Beast.
Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you in person before too long.